Hello, everyone. It's been a while. This is Marge. I am bringing in Tirsa, of course, and today is going to be so cool. We are meeting with Andrew from Apparelmark. Apparelmark, you guys, is a full-service agency, and just drop names, okay? They are the original. Some of them are the original staff of Lululemon, and they have incredible resources. Hey Jay, they have
Hello.
incredible resources, and they what they do is they work with you as a full service agency to help design your product. You essentially become the, you work with them to collab and get approvals, but they're the experts and they're gonna get you the right fabric resources, the right tech packs, the right designs, the right proto samples. And then they're gonna hook you, like actually organize all your production with the right factories. So this is like one of those amazing opportunities that you're going to meet Apparelmark today. Andrew from Apparelmark. Okay, I'm bringing Andrew in right now, you guys.
Hello, everybody. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Can't wait to talk to Andrew and share his business model and how they do everything. They have a lot of fun, great things going on right now, and we're just super excited. Andrew, hello.
Hi guys. Hi everybody. Nice to meet everybody.
Oh my God, Andrew, this is going to be so cool. I'm so excited to tell people everything that you guys are doing. So excited.
It's so amazing for us as well to make sure that people out there are aware of all the cool opportunities and tools and techniques that are available. And you guys at Fashion Index have done a fantastic job building a community. And we're just excited to do our part at Apparelmark to really share what we do with the community and make sure that everybody has access to the tools they need to launch their fantastic ideas.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm telling you. And it's so funny. So I can see all the other companies that are on Fashion Index joining us now. And this is an amazing opportunity for all of you, because for a lot of the companies who are joining us, Apparelmark is a great resource that they could be utilizing your fabrics, utilizing your factories. Like what you guys offer are a lot of niche things that would be even great for Apparelmark.
Great
So
compliment.
I think you have to hear what Apparelmark is about to do, though, because this is just tremendous.
So
Before we do that, yeah, Tears, go.
Hi, everybody. I've missed you. I hope you're all doing well. We're really excited to be here today with Andrew from Apparelmark. He is just a great resource and a very enthusiastic person, and we just want a chance for him to be able to tell all of you what their business model is and what they do.
Yeah, don't tell them the surprise till the end, Andrew.
All right, I'm really excited to kind of do a little dive in and tell you guys about the process. If at any point you guys get disconnected or any kind of lag, do let me know, because we live in a pretty heavy internet use area. So just let me know if there's any interruption.
Sure.
Awesome. So first of all, my name's Andrew. I'm one of the co-founders here at Apparelmark. Apparelmark is a pretty young company. We're about 7 years, starting 2015, and it actually started in the back of one individual. Her name is Kara Sumpton. She used to be a Lululemon executive, and she worked in the design space, and she was one of the people who was really given the tools and the opportunities to lead her own team within Lululemon, specifically focusing on creativity of innovation. So there was a department in Lulu called the Innovation Lab, and which received crazy projects and really pushing the envelope in terms of fabrics, finding new suppliers, creating new designs. And so Karen was in charge of the project. And over time in her Lululemon, she discovered that there's a whole world of wealth of opportunities to access unique vendors, proprietary fabrics, really cool design features that was not available to the regular consumer. They were kind of kept away in a secret lab of corporations. And she felt that it was, she felt passionate about the community, and she felt passionate about her own ability to go out there and educate and help the world. So she actually quit her full-time corporate job and started Apparelmark as an initiative to help others. So what started as an individual freelance designer has now become this, this design agency that stems from a mission, from a promise that, hey, guys, you don't have to know all the steps. You don't need to know all of the producers and all of the vendors. There's actually people and tools available to you that will work with you, work for you to make sure that your dreams become a reality. And that's the promise we still keep today. Apparelmark functions entirely as a team that's outsourced by you, by the brand, to work for the brand. We don't have any commission. We don't have any individual relationships with any vendors, allowing us to work with any vendor around the world, including client-presented vendors. So not only can we recommend vendors to clients for production, we can also use production vendors from the client itself. So 100% transparency is always valid. Our team will pick up any project that you may have, whether you're just starting out, whether you already have your designs and tech packs done, whether you have your production settled or not. It doesn't matter what part of the project, what part of the process you're in. We're going to sit down with you and go on in the pain you're experiencing. For the vast majority of our projects, we have clients coming in fresh. They'll say, hey, listen, I have a niche market that I have identified. I really think there's something there. I'm looking to hire a team that will take my idea from my head and make it a physical product that I can sell, that I can distribute. And this is where we come in. So we sit down with you, with whoever you are. You can be a brand, entrepreneur, whatever you are, we're ready to listen. We will understand what you're coming from. We will do internal research in our own team. We will strategize with you on how to proceed. We'll lay out a roadmap and put a calendar together. This is all initial steps, all completely free at the start to get you started. Once we align on the scope of the work, and this is typically, for us, scope of the work is how many styles you're bringing in. So the more styles, naturally, the bigger the collection, the bigger the scope, the more involvement that we will require. Once that's complete, we are ready to go. So the things that we will typically do for a client is their research, color story, full sketches of the designs, and then digitalizing those designs. We usually do 2-3 concepts per design. So when someone comes to us with a collection, we don't just do one design for each piece. We actually spread it out into different concepts to give you an idea. Hey, there's a cool direction here. Let's challenge and push your thoughts to this. We want to make sure that you are also aware of all the possibilities in terms of the design direction that an expert team can shine light on. So the design process itself is quite hands-on, and we always collaborate with the client to make sure that they sign off on the designs we think are valid. This takes about 4 weeks to do. So the first kind of project with us is always going to be the design phase, the creative phase, which is very fun. You get to meet the team on Zoom if you live outside of Vancouver area, which, by the way, we're located in West Coast Canada. But about 80% of our clients are internationally based, and we kind of perfected the remote process. We work via Zoom, Teams, whatever you prefer. We can easily communicate with you about anything that you need. So we often have weekly calls with clients and updating them on status, with weekly calls that will require your participation. Client participation is extremely important to us because we want to make sure that the brands that are working with us are aware of what's happening, why it's happening, and the things that we need from them. So after the design process is complete, the first step after that would be to really understand more about what the actual client wants to do in terms of fabrics. We will be sending you guys swatches of different fabrications throughout the project that we feel is valid. The types of fabrics we'll be sending to you will be handpicked from our own fabric library, which I will show you later, and also consulted with your end manufacturers where we would suggest to you, hey, there may be some vendors out internationally that may be perfect for the kind of fabric we're looking at. Why don't we get their feedback as well? So we're going to pull some fabric internationally, plus pull some fabric from our own sources, and kind of send you swatches to kind of feel. So the whole idea here is to present you with the latest and the greatest of the options are for 2023. and beyond, and make sure that, again, we're always taking steps and precautions to allow you to see how the process works, experiment with different fabrications, experiment with designs. This is all a part of the process at Apparelmark. So once again, we're still guiding you along from start to finish. Now we've covered the design stage, we've covered the fabric stage, we're going to move into tech packs and specs. So a lot of people get stuck on technical packages and specs because there's so many pieces to a great tech pack that most people neglect. It's not just the CAD drawing, there's a bill of materials involved. There's your points of measure. There's all sorts of steps required that you need to put a tech pack together to hand off to the manufacturer. The better the team that's doing the tech pack, the less mistakes and the more clear the tech pack, the lower your risk of mistakes in sampling. So it's extremely important that the people who are doing the tech pack are well aware not only of the design, not only the materials, but how to actually demonstrate to the end sample maker or vendor how to actually put this thing together in a way that works. So this is what we're going to be doing for you guys. We're going to be doing the tech packing, your materials, and your design. This is a cool package right off the bat that a lot of teams have.
And depending on they may or may not speak English as the first language, so really having drawings and illustrations along with the written materials is super helpful, so that the message really gets across to the person, no matter what their strength in English is.
And the correct point of measurements, critical.
Right,
Critical.
How you're measuring.
So in any language, someone's going to understand the correct points of measurement.
Right. And then, Andrew, talking about the design. So if somebody came to you and they already had a design collection and they felt pretty strongly about what they've drawn up, you could pick up from any point and run with the ball. You don't have to, they don't have to come to you at concept stage. They could come to you at like some level of design stage, complete or not. And you guys could really take the ball from there and then help them continue running. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. So they could also come to us with any kind of already completed stages in the project. We will review what you've already done. We will then consult with you individually what we think could be changed or what we like, what don't like, and then we can pick up the pieces from there. Typical projects are broken into designs, fabric, tech packing, sampling, and then pre-production quality assurance. So any one of those stages that you feel that you need help in or you need some support in, we're happy to step in and execute. So up to 2023, we worked with over 120 different brands throughout the 7 years. A lot of them made it to market. A lot of them are now thriving in the e-commerce space. We primarily work on e-commerce companies that later on scale into wholesale, or they continue independently in the e-commerce space, or they would end up branching out and creating a whole new line. So for us, it's all a matter of being your product team. We specialize in product alone. One of the key fundamentals for us, of course, will be to work with the end client to make sure that after the product's complete and we've done our job, that the client's aware that there's still, there's steps involved to making the company great, and that includes marketing, having a very strong voice, having a message to the community that allows your audience to kind of look at the great products that we created together and really have a good understanding of what it is that you're presenting in terms of your mission, your values. It's really important to give people a reason to buy just outside the product, but why they should care about, what it is that you're trying to share with the world. And that's same for that. So our mission is just as important in what we do at Apparelmark. And that's why our structure, our team structure, our pricing, our contributions, all designed to offer as much value back to whoever we're working with as possible.
And that's awesome.
So, can I just say one thing? So, Andrew, if I'm not mistaken, so that what that means is you guys have a content studio and you'll help them to create the right imagery and the right photography. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. So I'll be showing you later on, as we do a tour of our studio, how our studio is laid out and what are the components of what, behind the scenes of a fashion studio looks like. So people out there can see how all the magic happens in the back end.
Yeah. And I just want to say, Andrew is from Apparelmark. You can find him on fashionindex.com. Please check him out. I know we have some designers on, we have some pattern makers on, we have some factories on. We have lots of different people who are industry experts. If you guys have any questions, please pop them in the comments and we'll try to answer them along the way. But without too much more, Andrew, I know you have something exciting coming up in the near future, something like a contest. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, no, absolutely. So we kind of, from time to time on our team, we always talk about what could we do to help the community even more? What could we share that's exciting for everybody that will really spark the imagination? Well, this year, we're going to bring back something that we really loved a few years back, and that is a unique contest that is going to allow anybody from any part of the world with any idea they want to submit their fashion idea to us in a simple one-page pitch. It doesn't have to be extremely detailed. You don't have to give away any of your secret sauce, but we just want to know what it is that you're working on that you're so excited about. Our team will evaluate each submission internally, and we're going to announce one winner with all the admissions, and then we're going to give all of our services for free to that individual. So we're going to build your entire collection from scratch with Apparelmark. I think it's going to be such a fantastic initiative to really get everybody excited, to really everybody get, their hats on, and really motivate yourself to, hey, you know what, there's people out there who want to see you succeed. There's no strings attached. We just want to make sure that you're out there and you're hustling and you're building this fashion community, and we want to be a part of that. And good things happen with people who really collaborate and want to see each other succeed. And, this is how things foster, and we're really proud to be leading this initiative, which is going to be coming for everybody. And we're planning to do it at the end of July, early August, so just a few weeks away here. Really excited to announce more on our website, and we'll be, going to be sharing with Fashion Index as well. All the things that we've
this reminds me almost of like Project Runway, but like you can actually have a chance to get it done. I mean, it's just awesome, Andrew. It's so exciting. And
Apparelmark is such a great team to work with. So whoever the lucky winners are truly lucky, and they're going to learn so much and have great product at the end that they're going to feel proud about. And it just gives you an opportunity to pitch your idea to somebody and see what they think. So no matter what your idea is, as Andrew said, pitch your idea, give them the information that they require. You can find more about it on fashionindex.com. Look up Apparelmark. Andrew will be right there for you to contact, and you can learn all the information. And we're just thrilled that they're doing this opportunity for the larger community. We are huge into give back. We're huge in sustainability and all of those good things, as I know that Andrew has tons of expertise in as well. So Andrew, we truly are excited that you are offering this and letting our larger community know. Can you share some of your studio with us? Because I think everybody's just itching to see where you do your secret sauce.
Absolutely. Okay, so I'm going to take you on a little tour. So the room that we're in right now, let me see if I can adjust the camera here. So this is our kind of like our boardroom. This is me. This is where all of the meetings happen when clients come in and they want to sit down and we discuss the project with them initially. Behind me, there's a giant board here that we pin our presentations on, and then the clients can sit back and we will talk them through the presentations in this big table. So this is one of the rooms in the office. And I'm gonna go out and you'll be able to see. This is tall ceilings with natural light that transcend right into the seating area here. And this is the waiting area that when you walk in and you just kind of sit down and just want to chill, this is the place that we ask people to wait. And I'll show you on the right in a second. This is our huge mirror sky to ceiling. So in the background, you can kind of see how it opens up.
Great.
I'm going to take you into our fabric room. So in here, you can see all of the samples, all of the projects we're working on. It's quite full. There's a lot going on. And over here, we have a fabric library that we've stocked with what we feel is some of the best fabrics, and they're all categorized in individual sections of what they are. So you have technicals, you have some knits, and so forth.
Yeah.
So when people walk in, they're instantly like, wow, okay, there's so much to choose from. You guys can help me out. So not only are we going to suggest some things from this library, but we're constantly adding more to the library as we go to trade shows, as we meet new people. Really exciting for us to be able to kind of construct all of this in the office. And as you can see, there's natural light coming in, always trying to be inspired by what's happening. Now here is our super photo studio, and we do a lot of our product shots.
That's great.
So it looks really, really cool because as you stand over here, as you can see, the way it's bent. So when the shot is done, there's no angle, so it looks curved. So it's a really cool way of taking your shots to get the most out of the
picture.
Yes, and we have models coming in, so whenever we work with clients that require fittings or sample analyzation, we would invite our own models. So that's a part of our package. There's no extra fee to the client. Models will come in and we'll do photo shoots and fittings included in the package. That's one of our ways to making sure that everything fits and everything's well put together. Then we have a little kitchen area for the team. We have snacks in these cupboards. You can't have an office without snacks, right?
That's right.
So we're making sure that everybody's happy and inspired. Everything's kind of like painted in white just to give that clean, fresh feeling. The team's still getting into the office right now, so it's not as populated yet, but it's going to get. We have 5 people in the office. This is more samples on racks that we're working with. Just so cool to see some of the amazing products that we're currently designing. A lot of these products are still under NDA, so we can't show you exactly what they are. But it's so cool. It's so cool to see what's happening. On here's a designer desks, and as you can see, each designer has a mood board right above their desks for even more inspiration. So as they're working and they know which projects are going on, they're constantly pinning new things.
And so, like
on the mood board.
Fabric swatches, you have silhouettes, you have colors, you have sometimes some graphics. You have a whole bunch of different things that kind of bring together the concept, right?
Yes, exactly. So you have swatches, you have color cards, you have inspiration photos, you have everything you can imagine that a designer would need to really push the envelope on a design. This is what this is what it's all about. This is Natalia, one of our design.
How are you?
She's one of our.
Hi to everybody on Instagram. You're famous now, lady.
Yeah, she's famous.
Okay.
There you go. So she's Natalia's one of our new designers. She just joined us 2 weeks ago, and we're so stoked to have her on board. She's we're hoping big things, and she's really excited to contribute to the community as a whole. And we would love to see more people come through our doors, and we're also helpful to make sure everybody's a part of the team.
Cheers.
And here's the big another big table where a lot of designers collaborate on. We would often discuss projects together here. One last thing, we've kind of built a little changing room.
Perfect.
Right there, yeah. So as you can see, it's just a little corner on the wall.
Yeah, oh, that works.
Another sitting area, a discussion area. We have a printer, we have our tools. So it's a big white space that really invites collaboration and invites innovation, and it's going to set up in a way that different rooms have different functions, and different functions serve a purpose. So
that's right. Right. And
that's it.
Space collaboration is super important. So having those big open spaces where people can talk to each other is actually really helpful. It can be slightly distracting at times, but then you just see people put their headphones on when they're really focused. And I've worked in many studios just like that, and it really works. But it brings together a lot of like-mindedness and great collaboration.
Great collaboration. Agreed. Yeah.
You hear conversations, and they help you as well as keep you integrated in what's happening.
Yeah.
Nice. Exactly, and that's what we're all about here, right? We, at the end of the day, the whole community is based in collaboration and helping each other, and that's how fashion gets pushed to the new envelopes. If everybody just did the same thing all the time, nothing new would have come from it. If people just kept all their ideas secret, no one will know what to do. So
Yeah.
this is the whole purpose of community. So that's we're just doing our part to help everybody.
Totally agree, Andrew. Totally agree. Well, we don't wanna stay on too long because that kind of like starts to lose people. But I feel like you gave amazing, amazing information. Again, Apparelmark is on fashionindex.com. You can put them right in the search bar, Apparelmark. Connect with Andrew. They are a full service agency. They will literally take your whole idea from sketch through production. And you don't have to know all the steps. They know all the steps. They'll guide you and it'll be phenomenal. We agree, O'Neill. It's amazing. They're amazing. Everyone who has an idea that they have not put out there yet, you should apply to this contest that Apparelmark is running. They are running a contest through through July, and they will select a winner by August. And they will actually produce your collection for free from beginning to end, guys. That's amazing. That's unheard of.
Regardless how you work with Apparelmark, if you hire them on or whatever, know that the strengths that they have will allow you to do other strengths of yours. They'll help you get your business up and running, making you have time to do your marketing, to do all of your other things. Right. And they'll take care of the back end stuff, collaborate with you the whole way, so you feel part of the process and that you end up with really amazing product that's well placed and well priced that you can be proud of.
You're in a place where you can scale your brand, honestly.
Exactly. We're just, besides tapping into our talent and our network, the main thing people really want to work with us for is to save them time. That allows the owners, the CEOs of the brand to focus on engaging with the community, building their distribution network, learning about marketing, and leaving all the nitty-gritty things in production and all of the product to us. So if you're smart with your budgets and your outsourcing, you can tag team and hiring experts to do the things that you're not comfortable doing to really reduce the risk of mistakes, right? And so if you feel that your strength lies in sales or connecting with people, then it's best not to try to do all the product stuff yourself, because not only is it going to slow you down, but it's also going to cost you extra renditions when mistakes are happening. So that's really a fundamental reason why Apparelmark exists, is that people value time and they value strategic resources in terms of budgeting. So that's what we're here for.
Totally.
Check out Apparelmark and let them be part of your team. They think of you as their business partners and that they're an extension of your company, not an individual company. So, definitely check them out. Really get to know them. I think you'll fall in love with them like we have. And we've had such a good time talking to you today. Thank you so much for making the time and sharing your great information with us. And for anybody who didn't get to see this whole IG Live, we will post it back so that you get to see the whole thing from beginning to end, because Andrew and what the team at Apparelmark is just phenomenal.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Thank you for joining. Thank you for having me.
Take care, guys.
Bye.
Bye.